Hello everyone, we are from Group 1. Through this video, we want to present our result of financial statement of Bluebird. Let me introduce myself and our team members first. I'm Nabila Dia.
And I'm Anifa Parasai Putri Widayat.
My name is Muhammad Haidar Bimo Wicaksono.
My name is Alwin Yosep.
For the first slide, we will calculate the current ratio, which has the formula current asset divided by current liabilities. Current assets mean the company expected to convert to cash within 1 year, and current liabilities means the obligate to within 1 year. And the result, we get the results of total 2022 is 0.15, 2023 1.71, 2024 1.65. The year of 2023 has the best current ratio to total current assets, can convert current liabilities 1.71 times, although it decreased slightly in 2024 to 1.65. The change from 2022 to 2023 showed the company's success in improving its working capital management and drastically increasing liquidity. Next, asset test ratio. The formula is current assets minus inventories divided by current liabilities. In the asset ratio, we reduce current assets by inventory because inventory is considered the least liquid assets and take longer to convert into cash than other current assets. So we get the results of 2022 is 1.5, 2023 1.69, 2024 1.63. In 2022, current liabilities can be converted 1.5 times by the most recent current assets. Then it increased by 0.19 in 2023 to 1.69, showing the best number because it could cover current liabilities with the fastest and strongest liquidity. Even so, there was a slight decrease in 2024 to 1.63. Overall, the company's performance in these 3 years was very good in terms of fast liquidity because all ratios were above the safe minimum of 1.0.
Average collect period. The formula is average account receivable divided by total credit sale divided 316 days. We divide the total credit sale within 316 days because this is the final rotation to collect payments within 1 year during the period.
And the results, 2022 is 24 days, 2023 is 22 days, and 2024, there has been a consistent change in debt collection from 24 days in 2022, 22 days in 2023, and 18 days in 2024. The quick debt collection ratio show that 2024 is the best year as the company has streamlined its financial cycle and is the fastest in changing credit sale into cash. Next.
So now I will explain about account receivable turnover. So here you can see the account receivable turnover ratio calculated by dividing credit sales by account receivable. In 2022, the turnover was 12.7 times. Then it increased to 18 times in 2023 and finally reached 21 times in 2024. This upward trend indicates that PT Bluebird Tbk has improved its efficiency and collecting receivables, meaning the company is converting credit sales into cash more quickly. Overall, this shows stronger cash flow management and better credit policies. Next, inventory turnover ratio, which measures how many times the company sold and replaced its inventory during the year. The ratio was 108 83 times in 2022, and then it drops slightly to 141 times in 2023, and then it increased again to 147 times in 2024. Although there was a temporary dip, the overall figure remains high, indicating efficient inventory management and rapid stock utilization. And this shows that Bluebird Tbk maintains strong operational performance in managing its inventory. Next, the debt ratio. So we calculate by dividing total liabilities by total assets. The ratio increased from 21.9% in 2022 to 25.7% in 2023, and then it increased, and 29% in 2024. Although the ratio rose, it still remains within a healthy range. And this indicates that the company has slightly increased its reliance on debt, but it continues to maintain a solid equity position and manageable financial risk. Next, interest earn ratio, which measures how well the company can cover its interest expense using its earnings before interest and taxes. In 2022, the ratio was 11.2 times, slightly improved to 11.5 times in 2023, and remain stable at 12 times in 2024. And this steady improvement reflects a strong ability to meet interest obligations, lower financial risk, and efficient use of operating income. Overall, PT Bluebird Tbk demonstrates excellent interest coverage capacity throughout these 3 years. Okay, that's all. Next.
And now this is a total asset turnover for Bluebird. The formula is sales divided to average total asset. For the 2022, we got 0.5207, and for the 2023, we got 0.5834, and for 2025, we got 0.5969. And Bluebird total asset turnover, or TATO, showed a steady increase from 0.5207 in 2022 to 0.5970 in 2024, reflecting consistent improvement in asset utilization. In 2022, each one of asset generate 0.52 in sales, rising to 0.58 in 2023 and 0.60 in 2024. These upward trends indicate that the company has become more efficient in converting its asset into revenue over the 3 years period. Of course, the total asset turnover is the bigger, the better. Next. Now the fixed asset turnover for the formula is sales divided to average net fixed asset. For 2022, we got 0.6795. For 2023, we got 0.7556, and for 2024, we got 0.782 and 3. 0.88 in 2022 to 0.778 in 2024, showing steady improvement in using fixed asset to generate sales. In 2022, each 1 rupiah of fixed asset produced 0.8068 in revenue, increasing to 0.75 in 2023 and 0.78 in 2024. This upward trend reflects more efficient use of fixed resources over time. Of course, for the fixed asset turnover, the bigger the better. Next. Now, operating return on investment for the formula is operating income divided to total asset. For the 2022 we got 7.72%. For the 2023, we got 7.29%. And for the 2024, we got 9.76%. Bluebird's operating return on investment, or ROI, showed a positive trend overall, rising from 7.72% in 2022 to 9.78% in 2024. In 2022, the company generated a return of 77.72 from its total asset based on operating profit, or EBIT, although the ratio slightly declined to 7.29% in 2023. It rebounded significantly in 2024, reaching 9.76%. This indicates that Bluebird become more effective in converting its asset base into operating profits, especially in the final year. Of course, this is the bigger the better. Next. Now, this is operating profit margin. For the formula is EBIT, or earning before interest and tax, divided to sales. For the 2022, we got 14.82%, and for the 2023, we got 12.49%, and for the 2024, we got 16.35%. Bluebird operating profit margin, or OPM, fluctuated over the 3 years period, starting at 14.62% in 2022, dipping to 12.49% in 2023, and then rising to 60.43% in 2024. Sorry. This ratio reflects how much of the company sales were converted into operating profit. The decline in 2023 suggests a temporary drop in efficiency, but their strong rebound in 2024 indicates improved cost control and profitability. Of course, for the operating profit margin, is the bigger the better.
Move to the net profit margin. That we can see, this is the formula is net income divided sales and then times 100%. So we can see in 2022 is the result is 10.14%, and then we can see in the 2023 the result is 10.47%, and then we can see the 2024 is 11.76%. So the net profit margin measures how much net profit after tax a company earns from each unit of sales after all expenses are deducted. The ratio increased from 10.14% in 2022 to 10.47% in 2023 and reached 11.76% in 2024. Showing stronger cost management and profitability, since NPM follows the principle of the higher the better. This upward trend indicates the company's growing efficiency in converting sales into net profit. Next, we move to the return on equity. The formula is net income divided total common equity times 100%. We can see in 2020, the result is 6.9%. And then in 2023, 8.39%. And then in 2024 is 10,000%. 10.08%. The return on equity indicates how effectively a company generates profit from shareholders' invest capital. The ratio increased from 6.94% in 2020 to 8.39% in 2023 and reached 10.008% in 2024, reflecting stronger profitability and efficient use of shareholders' funds since ROE follows the principle of the higher the better. This means like investors are receiving greater returns on their equity over time. This gross profit margin. The formula is gross profit divided revenue times 100%. In 2020, we can see the result is 29.87%. And then in 2023, we can see the result is 31.75%. And 2024, we can see the result is 32.33%. The gross profit margin show how much gross profit a company earns from its sales after deducting the cost of goods sold. The ratio increased steadily from 29.87% in 2020 to 31.75% in 2023 and 32.30% in 2024, indicating improved production cost efficiency since GPM follows the principle of the higher the better. This upward trend reflects stronger profitability and better cost control over the 3-year period. The last, returns on asset. The formula is net income divided total asset times 100%. In 2020, we can see the result is 5.28%. In 2023, we can see 6.11%. In 2024, the result is 7.02%. So the return on asset measure how effectively a company uses its total asset, but debt and equity finance to generate net profit. The ratio rose from 5.28% in 2020 to 6.11% in 2023 and reached 7.02% in 2024, reflecting improved asset utilization and profitability since ROA follows the principle at the higher the bigger, the higher the better. This steady increase indicates more efficient and productive asset management over the 3 years period.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for watching.